Hey guys, I'm George Dextree, and today we are going to be talking about OpenAI's Operator. Recently released, I would describe it as a ChatGPT that can browse the internet and performs actions for you. We've seen OpenAI guys actually promote it at booking a table for you or ordering your groceries. What we're going to try today is giving it a task of editing something in WordPress using Divi Builder. We're going to get it to actually make a change inside a content management system and see how well it does with that task. We tried it a couple of times before just to get the prompt right, but essentially it's a pretty simple task. So it's no rocket science to perform such a task, but it's an interesting process that it goes through to actually get to where it needs to be. If we have a quick look here, this is the operator interface. And in a simple sense, it works in a very similar way to ChatGPT with one particular exception. When you actually prompt it and give it its task, you'll actually see it opening up a virtual machine. This thing right here is a browser. It spins off a virtual machine somewhere in the cloud and starts performing a task on that machine. Here you can see it doing individual items and doing some reasoning. So you can actually see that it's accessing WordPress admin panel, going through the pages and searching for the homepage. Once it finds it, it will navigate to it. This happens by the means of actually making screenshots and using vision to analyze those screenshots in the background. But essentially, it can see the interface changes and perform some actions on it. You can actually review step by step how it did what it did in the preview that we're just looking at. Right now, it's waiting for the Divi Builder to open up. Soon enough, it will actually be able to see the phone number that it needs to change, and it will review the homepage and essentially go into the phone number and change it. Right now, it's running an exit task because it detected the phone number is already what we told it to change it to, and that's exactly what happened here. So you can see that it's stated that the phone number is there, and we are going to prompt it to change the phone number. You can see that it is capable of reasoning and essentially checking out whether the task is already complete and letting the user know that there's nothing to do. With this new task, it will actually go in and knowing that the phone number is different, it will edit it and try to change it to the new one provided in the prompt. As you can see here, it now opens up a new reasoning element. You can see that it was thinking, looking at the actual page, and now it enabled the visual builder to go into it. Surely it will proceed to identify the actual module slash element on the page that contains the phone number, and it will try to figure out how to edit that particular phone number. As you can see here, Divi is still loading, so it's not showing the full page. And right now it's trying to edit the phone number in the middle of the page. But as soon as the header is fully loaded, it will be able to get into that particular module. You can see here that it's trying to access the header settings, and it actually clicked into the completely wrong element. So it will click out from it because that's not the place where you edit the phone number. It's learning how to get into the actual element and edit it as it goes. Here it identified the element, it actually hovered over it and brought out the contextual menu. It knows to click the little gear icon to edit the settings. By the way, we didn't tell it that is the settings. It somehow knows that that potentially is a settings window, which brings out the additional elements. And here you can see that actually contains the phone number. So you'll attempt to change it. Right now, it's just selecting the old phone number and we'll try to paste a new one. Here you can see something very interesting. So it made a mistake. As you can see, it actually realized that it made the mistake. Now it's reopening the component in order to re-edit it and amend the mistake that it made, which is very interesting, and how it kind of stumbles upon its own issues and then tries to revert them back to what they're supposed to be. So right now, it actually identified the phone number is correct to what it's supposed to be. It actually saved the page on the very bottom here. It will now exit the visual builder just to confirm whether the phone number has actually been saved. That's exactly what it done. And you can see the prompt ending here going, I'm done. This is exactly what it's supposed to be. As you can see, Operator is actually capable of performing simple marketing tasks in WordPress right now. We have not tested it on a variety of tasks that are performed day to day, but we're sure in a couple of months, it will actually be able to do pretty much anything inside WordPress and pretty much any other CMS for that matter. What's interesting is that it actually learns as it goes along, so it can self-correct and basically notice its own mistakes, as you've seen in the video. This is all very exciting, and we are going to continue using Operator within our own website for the time being, just to test its capabilities. But you can clearly say that this is big. This has the potential to replace some of the basic marketing tasks that you do, or at least delegate them with a reasonable amount of faith that they're going to be done correctly. So yeah, we're really looking forward to using Operator in the next couple of months. This is going to be a big game changer. If you need any help with your website, or if you want to try out Operator and how it can help you with your digital marketing, give us a shout. Thank you very much.